Did you know that the average household throws away nearly 30% of the food they buy each year? That's not just money down the drain. It's precious time and resources wasted, all because of inefficiencies in the kitchen. And when it comes to cooking, studies show most people spend over 6 hours a week preparing meals, not counting the extra time spent cleaning up or searching for missing ingredients. Imagine what you could do with those hours if your kitchen routine was streamlined. That's where kitchen hacks come in. Simple, clever tricks that can transform your cooking experience, save you time, reduce waste, and make meal prep feel effortless. Kitchen hacks aren't just for professional chefs or food bloggers. They're for anyone who's ever felt frustrated by peeling endless potatoes, wrestling with sticky rice, or dealing with stubborn jar lids. They're the secret weapons that make cooking more fun, less stressful, and much more efficient. Whether you're a seasoned cook or just starting out, learning a few smart shortcuts can change the way you use your kitchen forever. Let's start by looking at some all-too-common kitchen struggles. Have you ever found yourself chopping onions with watery eyes, wishing there was a better way? Or maybe you've struggled to keep herbs fresh, only to find them wilted and useless by the time you want to use them. Perhaps you've spent ages trying to separate egg yolks from whites, or wasted perfectly good produce because you didn't know how to store it properly. These little annoyances add up, making cooking feel like a chore instead of a joy. But with the right hacks, you can tackle these problems head-on and reclaim your kitchen confidence. First up is a hack for keeping herbs fresh for weeks. Instead of leaving your parsley or cilantro in the produce drawer, treat your herbs like a bouquet of flowers. Trim the stems and pop them in a glass of water, then cover loosely with a plastic bag and store in the fridge. This simple trick keeps herbs crisp and vibrant, so you always have fresh flavor at your fingertips. Next, let's tackle the onion dilemma. To avoid tears when chopping onions, place them in the freezer for 10 minutes before slicing. The cold slows the release of the compounds that irritate your eyes, so you can chop away without the drama. It's a tiny adjustment that makes a big difference. If you're tired of sticky rice clinging to your pot, try rinsing the grains thoroughly before cooking. Rinsing removes excess starch, preventing the rice from becoming gluey and helping each grain stay separate and fluffy. Another rice hack. Once cooked, let it rest covered for 10 minutes before fluffing with a fork. This lets the steam finish the job for perfectly textured rice every time. For anyone who finds peeling garlic a hassle, there's a quick fix that feels almost magical. Place the garlic cloves in a jar, screw on the lid, and shake vigorously for about 20 seconds. The skins will slide right off, leaving you with perfectly peeled cloves in no time. No more sticky fingers or wasted garlic. Egg separation can be tricky, but there's a simple solution using an ordinary plastic water bottle. Crack the eggs into a bowl, squeeze the bottle gently, and use the suction to suck up the yolk. Clean, quick, and mess-free. This hack is especially handy for baking projects that require precise measurements. Do you struggle with keeping avocados fresh after slicing? To prevent browning, store the leftover half with the pit attached and sprinkle the exposed flesh with a little lemon juice or olive oil before wrapping tightly in plastic. This slows oxidation, so your avocado stays vibrant and delicious for days. If you're tired of waiting for butter to soften for baking, grate it with a cheese grater straight from the fridge. The thin shreds warm up rapidly, blending smoothly into your dough or batter without any delay. Stubborn jar lids are another common kitchen annoyance. Instead of wrestling with them, use a rubber band for extra grip or tap the lid gently on the countertop to break the vacuum seal. For extra stuck lids, run the jar under hot water for a few seconds. The heat causes the metal to expand slightly, making it much easier to open. When it comes to prepping cherry tomatoes or grapes, speed up the process by placing them between two flat plates and slicing through the gap with a sharp knife. In seconds, you'll have a batch of halved fruits ready for salads or snacking. Now, let's talk about one of the most game-changing hacks that will leave you amazed. The sheet pan hack for prepping vegetables. Instead of cluttering your counter with cutting boards, use a rimmed baking sheet as your prep station. Chop directly on the pan, then slide everything straight into the oven. Not only does this cut down on dishes, but it keeps your workspace tidy and makes cleanup a breeze. For even more efficiency, Group vegetables by cooking time, root veggies on one side, softer items on the other, so everything roasts to perfection together. Another mind-blowing hack is using ice cube trays to freeze leftover sauces, pesto, or stock. Pour your extras into the tray, freeze, and pop out individual portions whenever you need a flavor boost. No more wasted ingredients, and you always have homemade sauces ready to go. Let's recap the hacks that can revolutionize your kitchen routine. Store herbs like flowers for lasting freshness. Freeze onions before chopping to keep tears at bay. Rinse rice and let it rest for perfect texture. Shake garlic in a jar for easy peeling. Use a water bottle to separate eggs with zero mess. Keep avocados green longer by storing with the pit and a splash of lemon juice. Grate cold butter for quick softening. Open stuck jars with a rubber band or hot water. Slice cherry tomatoes by sandwiching them between plates. Prep vegetables right on your sheet pan to save time and cleanup. And finally, freeze leftovers in ice cube trays for instant, portion-controlled flavor. Every one of these hacks is easy to implement, requires little to no special equipment, and delivers real results you'll notice right away. By incorporating just a few of these tricks into your daily routine, you'll spend less time on food prep, reduce waste, and enjoy cooking more than ever before. If you found these kitchen hacks helpful and want to discover even more clever ways to simplify your life, be sure to subscribe and join our community. There's always a new tip, trick, or shortcut waiting to help you become a kitchen pro. Don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button and get ready to cook smarter, not harder.